Welcome everyone to Twitchy Tarot. It is the December All Signs Tarot reading brought to you by Twitchy Tuesdays. I'm Melody Adams. I'm going to be taking you, as you can see, on a very eclectic journey for this December All Signs Tarot reading. We will get to each and every sign, get some details for each sign. I also have the Thoth Tarot here to guide us in what the guidance should be for every sign as we go through this journey of December. Before we get into it, though, I do want to level set on the December astrology so that way we know kind of what's coming up. What's that energy going to look like? So, first off, December is all about the continuation of freedom to expand. This last quarter, we have been able to really open ourselves up, bring in new, allow old cycles to end. And that's shown up not only in the astrology, but also in all the all signs readings as well. It's about high effort and high reward. The month's not over yet. The year isn't over yet. There is still more time to get that little bit extra accomplishment that you are looking for. We need to put in the effort all the way through to get to our high reward. And what is it? Well, with the Ace of Cups here, essentially ruling this entire reading for December, it's jolly, it's smoldery, and it is absolutely practically obsessed with all of the gifts, where we're at and where we are going. Lunations for the month of December, we have a Sagittarius new moon and a Cancer full moon. Then, with our stations, we will welcome Neptune direct. We will have a Mercury retrograde to end the year and begin the new year. We will have Chiron stationing direct, and Chiron has a gigantic story for us in 2024. And of course, what we have been waiting for at the very end of the month, December 30th, Jupiter will station direct. And I really feel like this Ace of Cups is here to put that little cherry on top, just like Jupiter is going to be doing for us in December. We will see Mercury head into Capricorn, Venus into Scorpio. Mercury will then retrograde back into Sagittarius. Vesta will head into Gemini on her retrograde journey. The sun will go into Capricorn, where we welcome in Yule, and we will see Venus head into Sagittarius in December as well. From an aspect perspective, it is a trine heavy month, and we love that. We love that for this reading. We'll have 7 trines, 5 sextiles, so a lot of really supportive aspects this month, with 4 squares, 2 conjunctions, including the Mercury Cazimi, and 2 oppositions. And that's our month of December in the astrology. So let's get started with the all sign tarot reading. Again, to just level set, this is this is the spread that came out today. We're going to go through this. We'll start with Sag and go around the zodiac. And to level set us off, this energy is going to stay right here in the middle. It is the permeating energy of this entire reading. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, I'm getting the sense that there are gifts from the universe that are waiting to show. They're waiting to come through. They're waiting to spill over. And what I'm hearing is, regardless of what sign you're at, regardless of how your reading comes over, in order for this cup to have this, I mean, this overflow right here, how all like there's one, two, three, four, there's five streams of consciousness overflowing, 5 streams of blessings. And the only way, 5, first of all, number of change, but the only way that those streams can even be at this point is because of the work that you've been doing, the work you've been doing to clear out this cup, the work you've been doing to choose the right cup, the work you've been doing to manifest with this dove and this coin, to manifest the abundance that you are looking for, the work you've been doing to cultivate yourself. And it's through those processes, like while it might be dark, while it might be dreary, while it might be, and you'll see some of the cards on here, we've got Scorpio with the Three of Swords. We've got Neptune with the Ten of Swords. And we've got Gemini with the Seven of Swords. While some of this energy may be a little sticky, may be a little effort heavy, again, the effort is worth the reward. There is change that is occurring. 2024 is a brand new energy signature, but you can't go from November 30th all the way to January 1st. It doesn't work like that. You have to get through the month of December. You have to process, you have to continue. And at the end, it's what we have all been working towards this entire year. And then we can reset. We can let the goodness spill over, our blessings, all the look at how many little leaves these are. Like if we counted all of these, that's a lot of blessings right here, just flowing over into the great ether that is for us to take in and for us to bring forth into our reality. So this is going to stay right here. We're going to pile everything else on top of it because it is the reminder, it is the foundation of what we're doing in December. This this gold is what we want to remember is on the other side of whatever comes out on top of it. All right, we are starting with Sagittarius. Sagittarius got the Queen of Cups as its overall signature, so we're going to put that right here. Queen of Cups, Sag. I mean, this is your season. And the season for Sagittarius, it's got these bookends to them. And I love that the Queen of Cups, before I even get anywhere, has this like, first off, this chalice right here, this cup that she has. It's not open. It's not the chalice of the Ace of Cups where it's open, it's overflowing. It's closed. It's closed and it's guarded and it's protected, which is the perfect symbolism for Sagittarius this for this season in this year. It's perfect because every time a planet or point gets into Sagittarius, they have to meet up with Saturn first. And while then they want to exit to get into Capricorn, they have to meet up with Neptune. And I look at these two guardians of the cup, guardians of this Ace of Cups, guardians of the nurturance that you're looking for, guardians of the abundance that you're looking for. I see that as what is happening in this chalice right here. They're going to make sure it's for the long haul. That's Saturn. That's Saturn's MO. What is for the long term? Neptune is going to be the goddess that's going to be able to check you to say, is this truly in your highest path and power? Is this elevated or is this more egocentric? Is this something for you? Is this something for the collective? Is this something to transform you and to elevate you? Or is this something to keep you stuck? And you're going to have to answer those questions before you can take the lid off of this cup and get to your Ace of Cups. And I mean, she is focused, Sag. This face of this queen, she is focused on figuring out the how to unlock this cup, the mystery of this cup. Let's see what came out here. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we got three cards, and those are the ones that wanted to come out. The Hermit. Yeah. Like this focus, this absolute, and I love that they're facing the same way. This absolute focus, this intention, look at the intention on both of their faces. That is massive intention on your goals, Sag. I don't think this season, like typically this, we're in your time, Sag. We're in your time. We're in your abundance. We're in your joy. And I feel a lot, I'm getting goosebumps. I feel a lot about this year is actually drawing into what is more important for you right now. And that may mean changing a lot of things, Sagittarius. December, in years past, I'm going to pull these two out, Two of Coins and the Hanged Man. In years past, Sag, you were, the energy was right for you to be the life of the party, to be the kings and the queens of the season, to have this moment of like, look at me, let me shine my fire, let me get out there, let me experience things, let me travel, let me say yes to these things that are going to gain me these experiences. And what I'm feeling like this year, Sag, with these cards here for a lot of you, that's no longer the case. Again, full body goosebumps. The case now is there's wisdom in the silence. There's wisdom in the no. There's wisdom in the balance between what actions you take with the hermit, what actions you intuit and going inside and saying, okay, this is what is for me. Then the two of coins comes out where it's like, all right, I do have to participate. I have to do a couple of things. I have to experience in a few different ways, but I am balancing that with what my needs are, this hangs man. And I love that everything here, like these three cards, look at these three. Very dark, very desolate, very like it's not all sunshine and roses right now. It's not. It's not all sunshine and roses. The sunshine and roses, they're underneath the snow. They're on their way, like germinating, doing what they need to do to get to the sunshine and roses as we go into Aries season. We have time before we get there. We've got a lot of energy we have to integrate, Sag, and I feel that you are deeply understanding that now. And you're taking the effort to observe, the effort to have this intense focus on your needs, have this intense focus on the things that you want to, and saying yes to the things you want and saying no to the things that you don't want. And that balance, that ability to do that is how this foundation of the Ace of Cups comes in. It's how all of this, taking time to listen, taking time to get in, taking time to balance, taking time to determine what your needs are, all of that, listening to Saturn the hermit, listening to Neptune hanged man, the internal, listening to those guidance and getting all of the things that you need to go through your journey. Sag, let's get you a Thoth Tarot card for the overall guidance for December. The Emperor. Stand in your power, Sag. Do not let anyone sway you. Do not let anyone tell you that you can't be all that you want to be, that you have to do it a certain kind of way, that you as a Sag, need to be the life of the party, that you should be saying yes to everything. That do you for you. We talked about that in the last Twitchy Tuesdays. A lot of this is about you. A lot of this is about understanding your own power, what you bring in. Looking at this symbolism, there is Aries all over this card between you've got your rams up here, you've got a sheep down here, you've got the phoenix. So Aries is going to usher in the new zodiac year. Aries is also going to start us marching towards where I see these phoenixes, the next eclipse cycle. So, Sagittarius, there's something here about a timeline. Aries. Aries may open some things up for you. Aries may end up being able to change this to be more like this, where now you can get out of that hanged man a little bit. You can find deeper balance and meaning. You can get out of your hermit a little bit. And or that is where these five funnels from this Ace of Cups could really start clicking in for you. But it's the work that you do now. It's the work that is setting you up, the diligence, the diligence, the intensity that is going to get you into Aries season, into this Emperor. That's this high effort right now. The high effort for you, Sagittarius, is to do all of this. So when we get to Aries season, when we get to our absolute eclipse cycle next year, which has Chiron all over it, our first eclipse cycle, you're in your power. You're in your emperor. There you go, Sag. Whoop. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Let's get Sag over here. All right, I'm going to put Sag. You're going to be right back there. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn with the 10 of Swords. There's a lot of lessons, Capricorn, that are coming through. Lots of old timelines playing out. Lots of getting into, I'm feeling very tired, like exhaustion. Like, how do I get the next leap forward? How do I, after what I've gone through, after this eclipse season, after November, after all of this energy, and there's still more to come? Like, it's almost like this, how do I carry on? How do I keep going? Is the path the right path for me? There's all of these questions, Capricorn. I'm hearing a lot of questions on, it's almost like through this year, you were climbing this mountain, you were Capricorning away, you were getting to this peak, and you got to the peak. Here's your four cards: Two of Cups, Four of Swords, Page of Coins, and the Hanged Man comes out again. So you were going to this, you were climbing this peak, Capricorn. You were up there at the top, and you crested the hill thinking that that was your final end point, and just to see and find out that there's a whole other hill to climb. And while Capricorn, that shouldn't be a shock to most of you, um, especially people with strong Capricorn energy, there's always a hill to climb. But it's almost like the with this Two of Cups and this Four of Swords, it's almost like the hill that you thought that you were it's the hill that you were climbing you thought was going to be over. You thought that there was going to be some sort of completion with it. And while a 10 is a finalization of something, it's you still have to get there. You're not there yet. You're not at the top of this particular hill yet. You're not where you need to be yet. And that is coming. It is coming. There were a lot of really good things. There were a lot of truths that were uncovered. Maybe they're still being uncovered. There's a lot of lessons. There's a lot of timelines collapsing. There's a lot of things, and it's draining. It's taking the energy just straight from you. And what you have to do is this Two of Cups. You have to find the motivation to go on, because it's not just coming at you from the earth where you're laying on this earth, you're laying at the top of this mountain looking up, like, how am I going to get the energy? It's also coming at you in the spirit, right? If we put these two on the sides of each other, this Ace of Cups that permeates everything, this is your reminder. There is a top of this journey. There is a top of this mountain that you're currently on, the timeline that you're currently working with. It's there. You're going to climb to get it. If we actually put this like this, you're going to be climbing to get it. But it's not just hitting you in the physical, it's hitting you in the spiritual too. It's hitting you in your dreams. It's hitting you in your auric field. It's hitting you in your energetic space. It's hitting you in the conversations that you're having in the dream space, in your astral projections with your ancestors, etc. There's so so much truth coming in about who you no longer are, who you aspire to be, and how you have to make that transition towards the top of this mountain timeline where all Ace of Cups, all of your abundance lies. Let me tell you, the Two of Cups, you are not alone. You are not alone. There is support, help, however you there, and this is something I'm feeling that you know who to reach out to, whether you have or you haven't. There is support here. There's an ability to speak about what is occurring with you with another individual, whether that's a therapist, whether that's a partner, whether that's a family member, whether that's a friend, doesn't matter. But there's somebody in your space that can help you balance, help you get through, give you that motivation to get to the top of this timeline and get over it, let it lie, let your old self be, give grace, give love and support to all of that. And we have the Page of Coins. And there's this new adventure coming in. There's this new grounding of there's in Capricorn season, when we get to Capricorn season in December, Capricorn, there is this undeniable understanding of what's been going on up here and in your sphere in this. Again, there's a little bit that you're knowing, like a lot of timelines are closing, and that could be very physical, but I'm feeling it more like energetic timelines closing down. But now you see when we get to Capricorn season, it all gets earthed. You see why. You see the coin, you see the reward from hanging in there, from speaking to that other individual, from owning your timelines, letting them collapse. Here's the Hanged Man. Letting them collapse, letting them wash through you and over you, giving that necessary gratitude. Hanging upside down, first off, yoga. Let's just talk about yoga, Capricorn. There is such power in back bends, in headstands, in getting upside down. We don't always, Capricorn, as we're Capricorning away, work, 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 work. There is a need and a time to stop, to get upside down and change our perspective of things. And maybe this is why it's coming out right on top. It like wanted to lay down right on top of this 10 of Swords. Change that perspective. Are you really dying on your hill? Are you really like exhausted? Or do you need to get some energy, which by the way, back bends and getting upside down, getting on your head is a wonderful way to boost your energy, to boost that energetic resonance within you. And in doing that, that can provide that clarity because right now it's dark. It's dark, Capricorn, as we start December until we get to your season. It's dark. We are in the darkest days. It is not until we hit Yule, it's not until we hit the start of your season where the sun then begins to slowly awaken and work back to the next year, work back to full sunshine, work back to longer days. It's dark. And you've got to do this is the other thing I'm hearing. Yes, you have support, but you've got to do it alone. This is you and you. That's what this the Gemini full moon is teaching us. This is about you and you right now. How do you get yourself upside down? How do you give yourself that new perspective? How do you continue to motivate yourself to get to here? And then when you see this coin, you don't immediately dismiss it either. You see it for what it is. You have gratitude for the journey you've been on. You have gratitude for who you're becoming. This Four of Swords not only is that like the energy in the spirit realm, however, the Four of Swords can also be that time where you get to go in, just like the butterfly and the caterpillar, go into your chrysalis state to be able to bridge anew, to be able to get to this Ace of Cups and fully spill out and over all the things. Like There's a phrase that I'm hearing. It's like on the edge of my consciousness. Give me a second. It's like the glow up. Not the phrase, but it's what's coming up right now, Capricorn. This is your glow up. If you take this moment, if you take this moment to get upside down, to put yourself in that chrysalis state, to allow the things, the timelines to close that you need to close, you are going to crack open a brand new you. This Ace of Cups right here. You're going to crack open a brand new you. And that glow up is going to be fierce. All right, let's see what we have for the Thoth Tarot for you, Capricorn. All right, what do we have for Capricorn for their guidance card for this December reading? For December, what is Capricorn's guidance for December? Art. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at this. First off, second Phoenix out. Y'all, 2024 is a whole new energy signature. We've got a lot going on with Chiron. We've got a very beautiful and profound eclipse season at the start of the year. There is another Phoenix coming. And this is like alchemy. Look at the duality. Again, Gemini new moon or Gemini full moon, excuse me. Gemini full moon. Now that full moon is in November. However, what occurred then? Because that energy signature is still bleeding into December. So what I love that this almost says rectify. What needs to be rectified, Capricorn, as you go through season, as we get to your season? What in here needs to be rectified with your timelines? How do you alchemize? How do you mix? Like also art, just creativity, Capricorn. That may be a wonderful thing when as you're going through this, like color, paint, dance. I feel very earthy things for you, Capricorn, like making bread, cooking, um, doing pies, anything that allows you to mix and concoct ingredients. Um, like even doing like pottery or something like that, painting, just something that allows you to mix ingredients to get the energy moving in and out. You could also do, again, going back to the yoga, getting upside down, art with your body, body painting. You could do like yoga is a form of art, making it flow, making or like contemporary art, moving your body in that way. So again, there's a lot here. What I keep hearing just with what happened in Sag, what's happening in Capricorn here with the Phoenix, what you're doing now will matter when we get to Aries season, when we get to eclipse season next year. All right, Capricorn, enjoy your art. Let's head to the next sign, which is Aquarius. Let me get these over here. Perfect. Let's get Capricorn back. All right, Aquarius. You, Aquarius, have the Two of Wands. Something new's coming, something new's beginning, Aquarius. You're looking forward. You're looking forward to Pluto getting back into your sign. You're looking forward to the changes that that brings. You're looking forward to that. Um, level of transformation. It's almost, I'm getting two different feelings simultaneously. It's the feeling of nervous excitement for what Pluto's going to do. Like, okay, I'm ready. I actually am really excited. What is it going to mean though? And you're like trying to get that. You're trying to like, all right, I'm here. I'm trusting. I'm trusting that this is going to be amazing. And then at the same time, it's also this like, holy shit, Pluto's about ready to head back. What is going to happen? What is going to come? And how do I get ready for that journey as we go through December? Because that will, I think it's in January. Let's look. This is why we always have a honeycomb handy. Yes, January 20th. Let's look at the time. The 20th. At 6:50 p.m. Central Time, Pluto will ingress in back into Aquarius on January 20th. So this is a preparatory time. The Aquarius, this is the preparatory time where this is kind of your breathing space. This is where it's finalizing one transformation to begin a new journey to another transformation. And like I don't even see this as the Ace of Cups, this Two of Rods on top of the Ace of Cups. This is a joy. I am so joyous for you, Aquarius. Like, this is a joyous celebration right now. You not only have a look forward to the future, I'm I'm on my path, man. Aquarius, this is on the path. And you're getting in December, getting in into January, getting in into the new year. You're getting this abundance of change, this abundance of energy that you're ready for. You're more than ready for this. I am getting such explorer vibes. Oh, man, this hanged man. I mean, the hanged man should just sit with the Ace of Cups. I'm getting such explorer vibes right now. Here's the Three of Wands, another exploration, and we have the Devil. All right. So, Aquarius. Again, these two are sitting here. This is kind of the journey. This is how I'm seeing this. So, January 20th, we got to get through December, got to get into January. As this time happens, right? We're going to have the sun meeting up with Pluto before it ingresses into Aquarius, so they'll meet in Capricorn. Let me see. So the sun in Capricorn will conjunct Pluto in Capricorn on the 20th, 29 degrees, 59 minutes. I I haven't even looked at January yet. You cannot make this up. Hello, devil. Hello, devil, Aquarius. Hello, absolutely being rebirthed. Absolutely being rebirthed into what is going to be this Pluto in Aquarius season, what is going to be a transformative season for you, a transformative next 20 years for you. Like, mind blown. No wonder the devil showed up because it is this, like, I love that he's got the pentacle around him. It's this turning, it's this complete overhaul, it's this complete, um, what's the word that I want to use? Destruction. It's this complete destruction that allows for the most beautiful beginnings to occur. The devil has its purpose, always has its purpose, has that transformative energy to it, has that ability to allow us to face, which is Pluto's signature, allow us to face our greatest fears and understand that they're there to drive us to transform in the highest and best way possible. And that, Aquarius, in December, you have the blessing of hanged man. You have the blessing of being prepared, getting ready, the Three of Wands, getting your warrior on. Look at how warrior like she is. She ain't no punk. She has prepared for this. I'm wondering the date. If anybody knows, you can throw it in the comments. of when the kingdom of the planet of the apes is coming out, because I keep seeing the image of that the trailer. We just watched the trailer last night, but I keep seeing the warrior, the warriors that they are, that the warriors that they don't want to, but they will defend everything that they worked so hard to gain. That's the energy that I'm pulling in here. And you are defending it. You are ready. And this is what I love about this hanged man and this two of rods. You have the blessing of knowing it's coming, Aquarius. You have the blessing of getting prepared. You have the blessing of getting these gifts, this abundance that's going to come through. You have the blessing of getting those before this devil and this three of wands meet. Again, a warrior doesn't go out, Aquarius, like no, like wanting to. Nobody wants to go to war. Nobody wants to face all of their fears. Nobody wants to face down the devil, but they will. True warriors will, Aquarius. And that is really like this energy right here is exactly getting a lot of Mars. Mars doing really wonderful things for you while he's in Capricorn, while he's in Sagittarius through December and January. Mars being very supportive while he's in Aquarius, kind of facing that, facing the cold, facing the ice, facing the Aquarian vibes with bravado, facing it with, again, a warrior can be afraid. That's okay. Are you going to show up and still fight, though? And that, you have everything you need. Get ready, get prepared, because Pluto is coming and it's exciting. And I feel excited for you. I feel like I feel like you're ready, Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I feel good about that. All right. So let's get your guidance card for December, Aquarius. What do we have? The Magus. Mercury. Mercury doing some things. The Messenger. Mercury's retrograde. Ah, thank you, Spirit. Mercury's retrograde. That's where your blessings come in from, the intuitive knowledge that you need in order to become this three of wands, in order to understand what's coming up ahead. It's through this Mercury retrograde, it's through the Magus that you get. Look at all of these gifts. You've got a coin, you've got fire, you've got air, you've got all of the elements, you've got a cup, water, and you've got a sword of truth. You've got all of the gifts are coming in for you. All the things that you need in order to stand to this devil. Look, she's even like checking. I got this. I'm not. All the things you need. This Mercury retrograde, things are coming in. Definitely tied. Definitely take the time to use Mercury retrograde to your advantage. Okay, Aquarius, that is it for you. Let's put you back. On to Pisces. Pisces with the Three of Wands. Very different image than the Three of Wands in this ethereal tarot or elements tarot deck. All right, Pisces. So for this December, let me just pull back up. I have my little December notes here, so I can get dates and all of that. So for December with this Three of Wands, there's much that is being asked of you, Pisces. There's much that is like with Sagittarius season, having this gateway in your sign of Saturn being at the 0 degree mark still, holding down the line of 0 degrees. Every Sag planet, anything that goes into Sag has to meet in a square with Saturn first, ending with a square with Neptune. Neptune is about to go direct in your sign. That's going to be on December 6th at 24 degrees, 53 minutes. So almost towards that latter decan. There's a lot here, Pisces, about holding the space, holding the energies, um, being the as this chaos, as we've already kind of seen coming through with the first three signs, having the like you're the keepers. You're the keepers, Pisces, right now. You're the keepers of the wisdom. You're the keepers of the knowledge. You're the keepers of the way forward. And you know what? I get it. I get it. With great power comes great responsibility. And this is not an easy task. It takes a lot of it takes a lot of um caring. It takes a lot of empathy. It takes a lot of love. It takes a lot from you. It takes a lot towards others. It takes you standing in your power. It takes you growing in that power. It takes you not ignoring the Eight of Wands. Actually, they want this upside down, they want it reversed. It takes you not ignoring the energy that's coming your way, the energy that's needed. The thing I love about this Eight of Wands that just popped out is no matter which way you place it, there it's kind of the exact same card. If the Eight of Wands wasn't here, you could read this either way. And so what I'm hearing, Pisces, is for some of you, that energy you're projecting out into the ether, for most of you, because it did want to be stay reversed, this energy is being directed down to earth. And I'm pushing this up at the top because Pisces, that's what it is. Again, you are the keepers of this. You are the keepers of this moment. You're the keepers of that knowledge and understanding. You are the ones that allow, look at this Three of Wands. There's little boats out in the water. You are the one that allows those boats to dock and to come and to, sell their wares, to bring information, to transform the continent that you're standing on. You're the keeper of that. And right now, all of this energy, and I also love that it's sitting right here, and it's like all of this energy is coming towards Aquarius and Pisces. All of this energy you're carrying right now. Is it comfortable? I mean, thank you. Like, as not a Pisces, as somebody with no Pisces in my no planets, points, luminaries in my chart, like, thank you. Thank you for holding space for us. Thank you for creating this moment, Pisces, where we get to understand and have this in-depth moment and really tune into your power. Really tune into the energy that it makes Pisces such a dynamic and powerful and ending sign. There is purpose why Pisces is at the end of the zodiac. A very, very big purpose. Knight of Wands comes out. I want to get one more. Yeah, Pisces, you are just warrioring away. Page of Wands. Look at those warriors. Um, defend your homeland is what I heard first. Defend your land, your sovereignness, defend it. This energy is coming. You are the gatekeepers, but that doesn't mean, Pisces, that you need to be run over. It doesn't mean, again, what did I say when we got to this Three of Wands was stand in your power, stand tall, stand strong. If that boat that's trying to dock to unload its wares is not for your continent, not for your people, not for your kingdom, they need to move the fuck on. They need to travel all the way down to somewhere else. We don't need none of that here. And it is okay for you to do that. Yes, there is a lot of energy your way. Yes, there's a lot of heat that's coming your way. Yes, I'm hearing the word ridicule. I'm hearing the word passion. I'm hearing the word destruction. I'm hearing the word of like anger. Anger because you're standing in your power, Pisces. Anger because you're choosing what is right for your homeland, what's right for your kingdom, what's right for your sovereignty. As you should. As you should. There's here something about, I mean, you have two really strong warriors, Knight of Wands and Page of Wands. Look at all of the, whoa, whoa, Pisces. I didn't even get in. I didn't even see that till this moment. You have three wands, eight wands, a Knight of Wands, and a Page of Wands. You are surrounded by fire energy movement forward. You are surrounded by action. You are surrounded by needing to take action, needing to stand again in that power, utilizing the spark and the flame and the divine right that is you and your thought process, your ability in this world, your path, your purpose to absolutely create this Ace of Cups. Absolutely create this overflowing of abundance for you. Absolutely create everything that you want to create because you, Pisces, and only you are the gatekeeper. You and only you are the gatekeeper of December. Nothing can get to Capricorn without going through you. Nothing can begin to build without you checking it first. Nothing. Does it pass your test? Can you allow that boat to dock? Can you, how are you protecting? Like I want to count here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 wands. 13 wands. You got 13 wands to play with, Pisces. And I get that might be a little interesting because it is earth energy, right? Fire and water typically don't mix a lot. Um, but as I learned yesterday, if you have an oil fire, a grease fire, and you put water, that fire can still spread because water, the oil will sit on top of the water and the water will spread. Do what water does the best. Spread out. Be very mutable. Be very out there. Be very take up the space. Ooh, Pisces, take up the space that the water needs to take up. And that oil with the fire on it will follow along. If this is your kingdom, spread these 13 wands all over. You can get one for each sign, one right in the middle, Pisces. Spread all of that over. Get that passion, get that fire going, get and stand in that power. That is your way forward into December. That's your way forward into 2024. That is, again, we thank you. We thank you for holding that space. And that is where this Ace of Cups becomes reality for you. Okay, let's get what is, whoa, what, uh, okay, well, there we go. That's Pisces guidance card right here. What do we have? The Hermit. Beautiful depiction of the Hermit here. Very, like, I get that this is, they've got the Virgo glyph here. We've got the three dogs. Like, I get that this is supposed to be this kind of like internal introspection, like your birth, like, look at this snake with this egg. Protection of what is. Again, this all aligns with what we were talking about. It's the protection of what's possible, Pisces. And you are the protector of all things that are possible. You do that already. That's part of the role. And you have Pisces has to happen in order for the world to be birthed anew, in order for the Fool to arrive in Aries season. That is your role, is that protector of the egg, the protector of the new life, the new timeline, the new energy, whatever that is, the new, to become and birth again, to come out and make its way into the world, go through a whole other journey. You're doing it. All you have to do with this hermit, all you have to do, Pisces, is be exactly who you are. All right, let's put that away. Let's move on to Aries. And Aries is making some magic happen with this magician right here in December, Aries. There's some good energy, right? We've got, who do we have? We've got Chiron stationing direct in Aries. That's going to be really wonderful. Beginning to move forward. Again, there's a lot of preparation that we need for 2024 because Aries is going to take center stage. We've got the node in Aries. We've got the North node in Aries. So it's where the eclipses are going to be. This is with this magician, with this Eight of Cups, and I want them to be like this. It's preparation, Aries. There's a lot of preparation going on here for, like, it's getting your ingredients, your table, your space, your field, your energetic field ready. So that way you can make your magic when we start moving through not just December. Like December to me, what I see here is the preparatory phase. You are prepping for what is to come. You are getting, and again, this Ace of Cups, it's almost like through your preparation, through getting the things together that you need to get together, Aries, through actually doing the work and not letting this Sagittarian fire like take you all over the place, letting Chiron stationing direct, like letting it just like get in your ego, get in your emotions, etc. As Mars is going through Sag, as Mars is going through Capricorn and into Aquarius. It's almost like Aries, if you can keep your cool, if you can keep focused on gaining the things you need to gain to alchemize, because here's the thing, Aries. Ooh, all right, hold on, I gotta put these down. Here's the thing, Aries. Not everything not everything that you need for your season, for this next year, not everything you need to prepare is available to you in December. It's not available December 1st. You may be able to get this cup and this pentacle on December 1st, but the sword, the wand, the instructions, the garland, the all of that is spread out. You may need to create magic. You may have to wait for the Cancer full moon before you can get something that's happening on December 26th, before you can get an ingredient for your table. You may have to wait for Jupiter to station direct 12:30. And it's not just Jupiter stationing direct, but then getting past his shadow phase, which I believe occurs January. I could be wrong. Fact check me, put it in the comments. But Aries, you're gonna have to, there's something that as you're collecting as the time goes along. You're collecting all of the ingredients that you need. And some of these, look, these lilies ain't available in December. Oh no, they ain't available right now. You gotta wait. So it's collecting all of this, gaining what you need, this Ace of Cups, in the time that you need it, in the time that the universe gives it to you. So again, temper the energy, temper the need to like, oh well, I can go get it. Nope. Allow the process of gaining the items for your table, the items for you to alchemize with, Aries, allow it to come out in its natural time. We have Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, and an Ace of Wands. All right. One, oh, okay. Well, they want one more. There it is. And the Three of Swords. They're telling me to look up here in Scorpio, Aries, something to do, something to tie in. Ah, Venus in Scorpio. Venus will be in Scorpio 12/4. She gets out of Scorpio 12/29. There is something with this Venus in Scorpio energy that you are, and I'm going to throw this down here because this is just a signifier. Between 12/4 and 12/29, Aries, there's something for your table. Venus in Scorpio has something to give you. Venus in Scorpio has some information, some tools, some ingredients, something for you, Aries. All right. Going back to ingredients for the table, what you're going to do in December, how you're going to temper and relax into this. This Four of Cups. This Four of Cups, Aries, I am just really hearing like, again, collect the things that you need to collect in the time frame you need to collect them. It's almost like this between this Knight of Cups and this Four of Cups, because there's five, there's a change here, there's five full cups here. It's almost like you need to be in balance. You need to be, this is going to be a little bit Ace of Wands. This is going to be a little bit of a tightrope walk for right now, Aries. You're going to have to know when to turn it on, know when to temper, know when to turn it off, know when to go again, know where to find it, know that you got to get up and do it, know that you can't sit on the couch and watch Netflix when you need to be out collecting your ingredients, know that today is the day to sit on the couch and watch Netflix because that's the only thing I can do until my next ingredient's ready. You are going to have, I'm just feeling this like stop, start, stop, go, move, slow down, temper. Okay, put on the gas a little bit more. Okay, 20 miles an hour. Nope, you need to go exactly 13 miles an hour. I just feel like there's a lot of movement for you, Aries, that through the month of December, you're going to be doing a lot of back and forth. You're going to be doing a lot of effort, essentially. However, not only do you have the Ace of Cups gifting you things for your table, but you have the Ace of Wands as your high reward. You have the Ace of Wands coming out of whatever Venus and Scorpio is bringing you. You've got this Ace of Wands, and I really tie this to Jupiter stationing direct, Chiron stationing direct, 1226 Chiron, 1230 Jupiter. These two clicking into place, Jupiter stationing direct in Taurus, these two clicking into place is almost like this back and forth and like moving and all of the effort that you did throughout December gets put together for you into this Ace of Wands, into this abundance, into this fire, into this like explosion of reward. It's like this explosion of the jolly, of the amazingness. It's the explosion of the smoldery, like, yes, I did it, I did it. You get to celebrate, you get to honor yourself. It's this explosion of the practically obsessed with your future, with what's coming up in 2024, with what this Aries node is going to do for you, do for us as a collective. Oh, it's amazing. Just know though, you're gonna have to do the little dances as December goes along, Aries. All right, Aries, what is your guidance card from the Thoth Tarot? Whoa, there's like a gazillion cards on the floor. But this is the one for Aries. We have the Queen of Discs. Woo! Look at that Capricorn energy. All right, give me 1 second. I told you, look at how many, look at how many, look at how many. All right. These Queen of Discs, Aries. Wow. All right. Look at this beauty. Oh, I'm getting Freya. Might mean something to somebody. I'm getting the goddess Freya. If you align with that, might be a message, might be time to look into Freya, might be time to set an altar space for her or get her energy into your life. Um, yeah, legit. We know Venus goes into Sag 1229. So Venus will be in Scorpio as the sun heads into Capricorn. And this is where I think it all starts clicking in. These Thoth Tarot cards are giving a lot of timing signatures for the other signs. This one's no different. There is something really profound, Aries, about this Capricorn season. Again, there's something very clear about Venus's transit in Sag, but there's also something very clear about Capricorn. I mean, if this Queen of Discs is not the signifier of work, I don't know what is. I don't get anything but hard work, determined work, um, valuable work. Again, it's that high effort. There's a lot of high effort and it pays off. This is a Queen of Disc. It's the Ace of Wands. It's the Ace of Cups. Because the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, like this can be emotional. This is more that action forward, but this Queen of Discs is what brings it into the earth. It's what brings it in during Capricorn season, driven into the earth, into your actual field, Aries, into the things like I'm even like this green, right? It's so earthbound. And maybe that might be, I'm getting travel. I am getting travel for some of you. That's some of those items that you need for your table for the magician comes from travel, comes from the experience, comes from actually doing something in the earth. All right, Aries, that is your reading. We will head now to, let's put that there, to Taurus with the Queen of Wands. Like, I love how different decks are just intuitively bring out different things with each card. Look at this Queen of Wands. Um, vastly different than the deck that we've had here. And the energy of the wands here. Like this is very face forward, Taurus. Like everything here. You've got the lions supporting you from the side, but everything, even this cat, even her, everything is face forward. Direction forward, moving forward, Taurus. December for you. Where are you going? Get your direction forward down. Get the things that, and I love here. So on this deck, this Taurus for me is actually upside down. But when you look at it through this camera, the Taurus is facing the camera, facing this Queen of Wands. Movement forward, Taurus. Action, passion, driven. Let's see what else they want to say here. All right. Here's that Ace of Wands again, which is going right over. We have the Hermit. Oh, I'm hearing this as a past, present, and future. Four of Swords, and they want it upside down. They want it reversed. So I'm hearing this as a past, present, and future, Taurus. For December, past, Hermit. Taurus, if you're in this mode, if you're in this moment, oh, I hear. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. If you're in this moment right now, Taurus, as you're heading into December, and you have been in your clamshell, you've been in your den, in your hay, and just covered and wanting to like hermit and be very internal, um all of that's all of that's over. It's December. You got to move on from that. That's in the past. That is not going to serve you to get to this Ace of Wands, to get to the Ace of Cups underneath everything. The energy of December, chorus, the hermit is not where you need to be. And this is probably why we've got Jupiter stationing direct in your sign on 1230. If you focused and just stayed in this hermit all December, you're going to miss that absolute abundance, the absolute expansion of the things that you are working on. Now, again, I'm always very careful with Jupiter. Expansion can be expanding the things that you're working on that are really amazing and on your destiny path. It can also be expanding the things that you're refusing to work on that's not on your destiny path. It depends upon where you're at in your journey, Taurus. But just know that no matter what is happening, Jupiter is going to expand it. So if you're in the hermit all through December and you get to this Ace of Wands, you get to this 30th where Jupiter stations direct, this hermit is going to just expand, expand, expand. And now you're right. This Ace of Cups does get covered. Four of Swords reversed. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You are stuck. That is stuck, 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 stuck. You stuck. You stuck. You stuck in limbo. You're stuck in marble. You're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your dreams. You're stuck in I want to oh my gosh, your mausoleum. You're stuck in this space where you didn't need to be stuck there, Taurus. You've got to, it's time to switch it, Taurus. It's time to switch out of this hermit. And you need to get into this Queen of Wands. You need to face the reality. Face the reality of December. Face the reality of where you're at. Face forward. Face and move. Begin to take those actions that are needed. Because as you get into this energy of the Queen of Wands, Taurus, this Four of Swords is automatically going to dissipate. This to me is like, how do I combat? You need to turn off the magician, this hermit. You need to turn down the archetype of the magician and turn up the archetype of the sovereign. Be an owner of your kingdom, be an owner of your journey, be an owner of your way forward, be an owner of your path. The wands, take an active role now in making the things that you want happen to happen. It's time to start thinking and dreaming. It's time to stop thinking and dreaming about them. It's time to actually do them. Through that process, you light a fire underneath yourself. You light a fire that's going to allow you to get from Sagittarius all the way to your season. All the way. It's a fire that's going to get your ruler, Venus, through Scorpio, through Sag, through Capricorn, which we love a good Venus in Capricorn. I mean, we love a good Venus overall, but love a good Venus in Capricorn now that she's gone through her journey that she has, meeting back up and retracing her steps from her retrograde in Capricorn, being able to like, oh shit, look at all of this that I've done. We want all of that. We want to be able to have that fiery passion, to have this Ace of Cups, give us the waterfalls of abundance when we get to Jupiter stationing direct. All of it we want. We want everything that is for us to be birthed for us, but it requires action, and that's what Saturn is all about. It's what Saturn, checking these Sagittarius planets, being our bookmarks, is all about. This hermit, It's time to transition. It's time now to do the work that you have been told by Saturn you need to do for your long term and highest good. All right, let's get a guidance card for Taurus, please, for December. Thank you. Peace. Ashe, aho, amen, namaste, peace. That is what we need, Taurus. Peace. The Lotus, the Two of Swords. There's actually four swords total, but two and two, the balance. Peace. Bring a little peace into your world, Taurus. The peace that you are missing is from the truth that you're not speaking. The peace that you are looking to gain is through the understanding of both sides, through the understanding of where you're at and where you're going. The peace that you're looking to cultivate is through the work. It's through the work of transitioning and, kind of just letting this go, facing forward, getting the things that you need in your life to move forward in the direction that you're looking to move. Peace. Mantra for December, Taurus, peace. All right. Next sign we have is Gemini. Let me get these cleared. All right, Gemini. Oh, I hear this. All right. What do we got? Gemini, Seven of Swords. So the Four of Swords just showed up, but it was not what needs to be stated right now. Okay. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. Gemini, in December, watch where you're going. I just get this like, watch where you're going. Like, look at, he's like tiptoeing in this Seven of Swords. He's like tiptoeing forward, he's looking behind. It's like, not only watch where you're going, but pay attention to how you're maneuvering in the world, Gemini. Pay attention in December how you're showing up. Because this dude, is this how you want to show up? Like, I'm just getting the image, Gemini. Like, this guy is either like doing the hard work and he's sure footed, or he's the jester. And that's all on you. We've got the duality, right? It's all on you. This is all going to come out dualistic. It's all on you. And actually, now that I say that, this is what I'm seeing. Like, yes, this Ace of Cups permeates these readings. But just like Gemini, there is another side to that story. Is it the Ace of Cups that you are going to present in December, Gemini, or are you going to present the Seven of Swords? Are you going to present something and yourself as somebody that's unsure, somebody that tiptoes around, somebody that has an idea but isn't really in a position to spread the idea the way that they want to, is put down, like all of those things. Like, this is very much the page. This is that, um, the Seven of Swords. Like, this gentleman here reminds me a lot of scribes. All they did was do what their knight, their king, whatever, told them to do. They had to grow. They had to develop into something. Is that who you show up as in December, Gemini, or do you show up as this Ace of Cups? Do you show up as the gift, as the ability to bring forth the abundance into your world, to have the emotional fortitude, the gifts, the dreams that you want to have come forward and into fruition? What do you want, Gemini? Oh my gosh, what do you want? Let's take a look. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Six of Swords, more swords. Truth be spoken, Gemini. The Knight of Cups. Whoop. Oh, the Nine of Swords. Okay. Oh my gosh. And death. All right, Gemini. Woo! All right, we're going to do this because this is how it wants to come out. All right, Gemini. Here's the truth of all matters. No matter which side you decide, no matter who you decide to show up as, and quite frankly, as you go through, look, this is all of the swords coming out. Quite frankly, as you go through December, you may ebb and flow between one side and the other. Totally fine. Totally where the energy is going to take you. Totally what needs to happen. You've got the Sagittarius new moon on 12/12. That's a portal day. Look, we've got the portal sitting right here. That's the other half, which means on the new moon, everything for you is going to be opposing this moon. Anything that you have in Gemini opposing Sagittarius, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of spread. No matter Gemini, no matter which way you choose to show up. Ace of Cups or Seven of Swords, you have to fight to be there. You have to fight to be there. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. No matter which way you show up, Gemini, there's something that you've got to go through. There's a journey and a destination. There's a fight that had to occur. There's a new path that is opening with this Six of Swords, but that still means you have to get in the boat and go down that journey. It is not going to be a month of you being able to legitimately just be Gemini. "Oh, done with my moon at the end of November. And hey, I am the Ace of Cups, y'all. Do not skip the integration period, Gemini. Do not skip the integration period. And I am also speaking to myself as a Gemini rising. There is an integration period that is needed here with this Nine of Swords and this Six of Swords. Whether this ebb and flow, this duality occurs, there's integration that is needed. You have death and the Knight of Cups, right? You have this warrior who's willing to face down this death card, Gemini. You have this, um, again, this is also a lot of just duality all over the place, Gemini. It's like very unsettled energy, very unsure if it's one way or the other, um, very up in the air, very ebbed and flowed. It's almost like no matter which direction you choose, you can't win for losing. Like that's where we're at, Gemini. And with the death and the Knight of Cups here, this dualistic nature, right? Here's the death, the end of all things, with the Knight of Cups being the life of all things. Water is life. So we even have that duality here showing up for us is what is this difference between living a life of high effort, high reward and expanding our horizons, expanding this Seven of Swords, expanding who we become, expanding into the great unknown, expanding into something that we never even thought was possible, rectifying all of these things. What is this difference between this high effort equating to high reward and shriveling up and not providing any effort at all? Now, all of a sudden, this becomes your worst fears come true. Now, all of a sudden, this Six of Swords becomes a sinking boat. It becomes the blood in the river. This um, Ace of Cups is now spilling out all of your blessings where you can't contain them anymore. They're just like nimness and not there. This Seven of Wands becomes overbearing, this duality. And where do you choose to sit in it? All right, Gemini, let's get your guidance card. What is Gemini's guidance for the month of December? Maybe we'll get some direction and time frame for where this comes from. What is Gemini's guidance for December? Defeat. Ooh. Woo, 5. All right. Defeat. Here's what I'm hearing. If you, Gemini, are for December, are more aligned in this death space, all of this is just dreary, bringing you down. You're going through a dark night of the soul. It's time to admit defeat. It's time to surrender. It's time to allow all of that to essentially die, to go down into the ground, to leave, to let go. So that way, again, we had some other phoenixes come up here. So that way it can be born again anew. Whatever is not serving you needs to die, needs to be let go of, Gemini. Again, you have the blessing of a dualistic nature. You have the blessing of understanding both of these archetypes, both of sides of the coin. You know this other side exists. So allow the change, the 5, allow the defeat to occur so that way you can transform, phoenix, rise, do all of that. And that is coming in this next eclipse season. It's coming through Aries, it's coming through Yule, right? The rise of the sun again. Allow this defeat, which now I just said it, there's 3 opportunities. If you are in this death, dark night of a soul moment, you have 3 opportunities to transition into the Knight of Cups, transition that space, defeat the inner demons, and turn that wheel, Gemini. Get to the other half of that nature. Get to all. Because remember, 12:30, when Jupiter stations direct, it will either amplify this Knight of Cups or it's going to amplify this Death card. Which one are you going to defeat? All right, Gemini, that's it. Let's get these back here. And next up, we have Cancer. Ooh, Cancer with the lovers. Look at that. All right, Cancer, coming up in December. Man, if we are not eating from the fruit of the Garden of Eden right now, Cancer, there is a lot of like imparting blessings. I feel this very much like you imparting blessings onto your family, into the world, into your home. There's a lot here that's very just abundant and in a space of, it's not even healing. It's almost like the healing's kind of been done. It's almost like the Cancer, it's almost like the unification of like your best and highest self coming out. It's almost like this picture being painted of you and like the creation of the new you. All right, what else do we have? Thank you. The Emperor. Yeah. Oop, this is going up here. This is that creation of the new you, Cancer. Who are you? Well, I'm an emperor. Who can you become? Well, I can definitely like Emperor, I can definitely fight all of my demons with the devil here. I can definitely balance out that Aquarius Pluto energy that's about ready to happen. Let's see what else we have. Oh, the Cancer full moon too on 12/26. Sextiling Jupiter, still retrograde, but trining Saturn. All right. All right. I hear you. Hold on. Let's get this last card here for Cancer. Thank you. Okay. Or two cards. Six of Cups. And I'm going to put this Ace of Wands over here. We'll see where it wants to go, but it doesn't want to go in here. Okay. So, December, Cancer. December brings in your full moon, 12/26 at 4 degrees, 58 minutes. Again, it's going to be sextiling Jupiter, still retrograde though. So we've got that, the 26th, and then we've got 2 days, 26, 4 days, excuse me, 12:30, Jupiter will then station direct. So Jupiter's slowing down at this moment. It's like coming to a halt in order to go direct. And then it trines Saturn. So you have the great benefic, the great malefic here, the great benefic, the emperor, the great malefic, the devil. We're going to put these two. I see how they want all of this to come out now. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. All right. The great benefic, the great malefic, and they are both present within your moon. And on top of all of that, the Six of Cups, you have Chiron stationing direct during this moon. I don't know if Chiron goes first or if the Cancer for moon goes first. However, they happen on the same day. And when Chiron stations direct in Aries, he trines Ceres. So a lot of things happening on your Cancer full moon in December. And this is the journey of December, I feel for you, Cancer, is yes, there is a unification of self. There's this balance between the malefic, which is this devil card right here, and the benefic, which is this emperor. And finding your balance between the two, finding like, again, this is why I love that Gemini just went right before because Sagittarius, which is all through December, its other half is Gemini. So, Cancer, as you go through this first part of December, you are in the access point of Sagittarius and Gemini. And it is understanding that there is a dualistic nature, Cancer, between both the Emperor and the Devil. They both have a space. They both have this space and they can both be unified. They can be unified with the lovers. There is a time, Cancer, where you have to be the crab, where you have to protect your home, where you have to show that aggression and that fight and that drive and to get the things that you love, right? Here's this Ace of Wands. There's also a time where you get to be the sovereign ruler. You get to be the one that imparts all of the blessings. You get to be the one that creates the foundation of home. But that home also has to be protected. That's why it's an emperor. The emperor knows. The emperor doesn't get to be an emperor. I mean, yes, emperors are born into sometimes their lineage. However, the emperor doesn't get to keep his empire without the fight. And the Six of Cups here, giving you 3 and 3, the balance between both, the loving energy. Look at the two. First of all, you got two goldfish, and you've got where's the other cup? Oh, we've got the Six Cups with the two goldfish here. This is the balance, right? You don't have to lose yourself in this, Cancer, because that's kind of what I'm getting is like when you hear this emperor, this devil, and the love, there ain't no water in any of this. You remove this Six of Cups, there is no water up in here. You ain't got no water, Cancer. You are a crab without a shell, with a shell on land. You dried out Between all, look at the fire in the background here, the fire here, the fire here. You've got all this air pushing that fire, spreading it around. Yeah, you dried out, Cancer. But that's that perception. Is that the reality? Because you have this Six of Cups. Now that's water. So again, Cancer, this December, as you work your way towards your full moon, you're coming to terms with all of this. You're coming to terms, like really, you're coming to terms with all of this. Do not forget that you have the ability to channel water. This remembering who you are, the Six of Cups, remembering who you are, Cancer, is the key to unifying the malefic and the benefic, to not letting one sway you too much one way or the other. Because too much emperor ego, that too much of that Aries, too much of that Sag, too much of the Leo, too much of the devil, too much of the Saturn, too much of the Capricorn, you know, too much of the Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius. There's you remember who you are. Remember who you are. And how do you do that? That is where this Ace of Wands comes in from. And remember, what is underneath all of this? Da-da-da! The Ace of Cups. You got water all around. You just have to remember that it's there. And how you do that is by owning your passions, doing the things that you love to do during this season, being who you are, allowing yourself to stand straight up, Cancer, and embodying all of you. That's how you don't forget about the water. That's how you balance these two out and unify these. That's how you get through December, Cancer. Let's take a look now at what the guidance is for Cancer, please. What is December's guidance for Cancer? Thank you. Victory. All right, Cancer. We love a good victory. Look at that. Great victory. Look, you've got Jupiter. Boom. 12:30. Jupiter stationing direct. Victory. You take your lap. You do the things. You light yourself up. You celebrate. Celebrate your victory. This is a 6. Celebrate your victory. 6 of Wands. More fire, of course. Celebrate your victory. Celebrate you not losing the water. Celebrate you not drying out. Celebrate all the things that Jupiter is going to bring in for you. Celebrate. High effort, high reward, jolly, smoldery, practically obsessed in victory, Cancer. Woo! Look, I'm going to hand clap you already. All right, Cancer, thank you so much. We're going to put you back here and we are going to head over to Leo, which Leo, Ace of Wands and an Ace of Cups, like fire and water. What we going to do? Fire and water. We are going to create all kinds of things, Leo. December, oh, you best believe December is popping because we only have until January 20th before Pluto gets back in Aquarius and us fixed signs is again. Put that put that exclamation point on those fixed signs. We are breathing room ready in December. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands. We are moving, Leo. Let's make that happen. Let's see what we've got here. What messages do you have for Leo for this December? Movement forward, abundance forward. What else do we got? Thank you. What's the other one? Thank you. All right. This is how much we're moving forward. We gonna do this. I don't know what these cards are, but this is what they're doing. All right. Leo, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. No matter which direction you go, the universe is bringing it in. The universe is bringing it in. It is bringing in the Eight of Swords reverse, getting rid of the energy of bound, being stuck. Oh, whew, thank you. Getting rid of all of the energetic ties that were keeping you down, getting rid of, you are going to be able to untie yourself. You're going to be able to find that purchase again, Leo. You're not going to be able, like, shit, where's my next handhold? Where's my next foothold? Things are going to just, the ribbons that were binding you are just going to start falling away as you get through December, Leo. The moon. Watch the full moons. Cancer full moon. We watch what occurred during the November Gemini full moon. This moon cycle with the Sagittarius new moon in a portal day, 12/12 in the middle, trining the North Node, squaring Juno. The moons have impact in how this all plays out for you, how this wheel is going to turn. And just so that way you can see the moon here, beautiful card. It has the signification of the full moon. So again, we're the full moon that ended November to the full moon that's going to end December. This process, there's something very, like, you've got the poppies here. There's, look at the new pathways opening up. There's a whole new pathway opening up. And that pathway takes you into the darkness, the Sagittarius new moon, 12/12 Leo. Then what do we have here? The 10 of coins at the bottom, layering out this abundance that's coming in, this ability to cut away the ropes that are binding you, this ability to move through the moon cycles, to ebb and flow, to gain the things that you need to gain. This 10 of coins here, giving you the solid foundation, money, absolute money coming in, Leo, giving you the solid foundation you need to grow upon. And the hermit facing the moon. The hermit facing the moon. Be in gratitude, Leo. Take your journey. Take your journey and be in such utmost gratitude that you had the ability to hermit when you did through November, through this last eclipse season, like this last quarter, right? You were eyes down, high effort, eyes down, expanding, eyes down, dedicating, doing the things that you needed to do to get you unbound, to get you moving with the cycles again, to get this foundation of abundance. The only way this 10 of coins is here right now is because you did the work. The only reason the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is here and when Jupiter stations direct is because you did the work. You need to celebrate that, Leo. Man, and not easy. Fixed, not easy. Diligent, though. Way to be diligent. Way to go. Leo, December, it's all you. It's all you, Leo. Go forth and prosper. All right, let's get your, I don't even know if I need a guidance card at this point. All right, guidance for Leo for the month of December. What do we have? What is Leo's guidance? Oh, oh, the devil. Look at Capricorn. Look at, oh my gosh, is that Odu? I am pretty sure those are Odu marks on this card. Wow. 15. Love the 10. Love the 5. Change and, like, completion. Love that. Love the Capricorn on here. Love the devil showing up where Again, it's like I hear the devil's in the details. Getting all of this to work, the devil is in the details. Getting into Capricorn season, which will occur on 12/21, the devil's in the details. It's in the diligence. Again, we're not exact like this still has to occur. All of these still have to occur before we get to the end of the month and these come into full fruition. Even this 10 of coins, even the foundation, that solid foundation, whatever you're bringing in, Leo, things still have to happen. You still have, don't lose. High effort, high reward. We're not done yet. So while this is great, while this is the energy, like, yes, this is a full-fledged yes, this is a go forth and prosper, you still have to go forth and prosper. There is action that's required there, and it's going to be in the details. The devil is in the details. There you go, Leo. That is your reading. Let's get the Ace of Wands up here. Let's get these back. All right. Next up, we have Virgo and this Page of Wands. Look, Virgo just wants to stay. I don't know if Virgo wants to. Virgo want to come down? Look, there. That is first off. Look at this Page of Wands, please. If this isn't the most Virgo Page of Wands, like hot to trot, mini skirt, booted and suited, in power, like purposeful, speaking things. I love how the background of this card is like it reminds me of like a fractured mirror or like a diamond. And it's almost like they're speaking the air with the wand here with the fire. If that's just not Virgo, like Virgo just wants to stay Virgo. Virgo just wants to stay Virgo in December. You know, Mercury's going to be doing a little retrograde action in December. The ruler, like Virgo just wants to stay Virgo. Let's see what we get with Virgo in the month of December. What messages do you have for Virgo for the month of December? Oh my gosh, I just heard like, well, Virgo just wants to stay Virgo. Message done, delivered. What is that? Let's get a little bit more here. Let's just do a little bit more. Thank you very much. And one more, please. Thank you. All right. So, Virgo, let's see what we have here. We have the King of Coins, the Ten of Coins, and the Queen of Swords, all functioning to get to this Ace of Cups for you, Virgo. And there is a reality here. Virgo just wants to stay Virgo. Like this Page of Wands just wants to stay a Page of Wands and like do like head down. Like, look, we're getting into Capricorn. Mercury goes into Capricorn December 1st, gets through Capricorn, and then ends up going retrograde on the 13th at 8 degrees 29 minutes of Capricorn. And that will be when sextiling Venus, trining Jupiter retrograde, sextiling Pallas Athena. Lots going on. And then we'll come back into Sagittarius to finish out this fire on the 23rd. So when Mercury retrogrades between signs, it takes the energy of the sign that it starts in and pulls it back into the sign that it's going to finish in. And it's like gives this mixture of what's needed, of the things that are occurring, right? So we go from this Capricorn energy, Mercury and Capricorn, to Mercury and Sag, which are two very different signature types. We have this Mercury and Capricorn in these 10 of coins. We have the Mercury and Sag showing up within this Queen of Swords and then within this Page of Wands, because that's where Mercury is, you know, it's like these transitions. It's the going back to account for, to reconcile, to redefine what you want to move forward into. It's that second chance, Virgo. And that's why I love that this Page of Wands wanted to stay right here and Virgo just wants to stay Virgo. Right now, that may work. Right now, that's probably exactly what you need to do for the beginning of December. But when we get to December 13th and Mercury stations retrograde and begins to pull back and comes back into Sagittarius on 12/23, Mercury will then station direct at the beginning of January. You need to relook, Virgo, at just staying Virgo. What does that mean for you? How does that help you get the things that you need to get? What truths are for you, Virgo? Because this is a lot. I'm getting a lot of energy, Virgo, about self-assessment in December for you. The need to like look at self overall, your habits, what you do, how you show up in the world, how you speak in the world, the things that you have created this grid, this foundation of, how you're a sovereign leader, how you've energetically turned on and tuned into your king and queen archetype, that sovereign leader. Um, how you're handling your emotions, how you're handling that emotional maturity, how you're handling when things get piled on. You know, 10 of coins is great. If you have the capacity to hold the 10 of coins, that can be really heavy. So it's this full assessment phase, Virgo, in December for you of I'm coming in being Virgo. And now it's this assessment phase for what is happening in December for you. What is opening up for you? And how are you energetically dealing with that? How are you becoming who you're supposed to become? I love that there is a king and a queen on either side of this. It gives that balance, Virgo, of both feminine and masculine energy. It leaves a solid space for this foundation to really solidify. And you could absolutely, Virgo, you could come out of December and get into January and go, get Mercury back retrograde and go, fuck yeah, I'm solid. All right, moving on to 2024. Let's go. Let's do it. I know exactly where I am. But you have to take that assessment period, Virgo. You have to take that assessment period to make sure that what you see is reality. This could be what you feel inside. You could feel like you got all your shit together, but is that your reality? This 10 of coins, is that true? Is that your foundation? Cancer full moon is going to be asking. Sagittarius new moon is going to be asking. Saturn is going to be asking, is what you're saying true? Are you in your integrity? Are you speaking your truth? Are you putting out good character? Is this really and truly who you are? And if so, green light, go. Green light, January 1st, when Mercury stations direct, I believe. Let's look, just so that way we can get these dates right for you. Yeah, January 1st, green light, go. Go with this if this is your truth. If it's not, make the adjustments that you need to make in December. So that way, January 1st, you are green light go. Do that in December, Virgo. That's your message. Let's get guidance for Virgo. What is Virgo's guidance in December? Prince of Wands. Look at that energy. Whew. All right. This is why it's so important, Virgo. It's why it's so important you don't skip this assessment phase and you strengthen your grid, you strengthen your foundation because this Prince of Wands is here and it is moving. When we get in to um when we get into 2024, Chiron, Aries, eclipse season. Leo, there is a lot here, Virgo. There is a lot here that is going to be blasting into your space, into your energetic field. And you are going to need every single piece of this, every single piece to make this the most expansive, the most amazing, the most like crazy, fruitful year that you have ever seen. Don't skip the assessment phase because this is coming. Opens up Jupiter stationing direct 12:30. All right, Virgo, done. We've got Libra and Scorpio to go, and then that will be it for the December all signs reading. Libra, Two of Cups, Libra. That's how it wants to be. There's something so like Libra, so balanced. Hold on, this wants to go up here. No, I don't know where this one wants to go right there. There's something so balanced, Libra. Oh, like I am just feeling harmony. I am feeling an exchange. I'm feeling like no, sorry. They just like won't stop. Like no, this has to go somewhere appropriate. And I'm just not getting it right apparently. So, yeah, balanced exchange. There's this harmony in your space right now, Six of Coins. There's an ability to, the South Node is here right now, Libra. And I really think that this South Node in Libra is so right on point. Okay. Queen of Coins and the World. This world's going to sit right there because our worlds are changing. This South Node in Libra is this world. The world is changing. Your world is changing. Our worlds are changing. We are learning how to move forward in self actualization, self power, a whole cohesive self, and still be part of a collective whole. It's that this Aries Libra balance. And the world is, you're realizing like the snake is around the world in Ouroboros with its tail in its mouth. You've got the world that it's protecting, and there's a rip of like I'm looking at this as like the South Node is like we've learned what we need to learn. We're owning those lessons. We've got four colors here, purple, green, yellow, and red. We're owning those ribbons. We own the fact that they were part of our world. And now the world is rotating and changing to where we get new purple, green, yellow, and red ribbons to wrap around ourselves and to create with because we are changed individuals, Libra. This journey that you're about to go on starts in December. And it started a couple months ago, let's be honest, but it's this like, it's this knowing in December. This journey now is like, it. It's ingrained. It is part of you. It is like you own this, Libra. You own this change of guard. And I love that the colors don't change here, even though it's like wisdom, right? Wisdom, experience gives you wisdom. Doesn't mean that a similar experience won't happen once you gain the wisdom, but now you have the wisdom for that experience. So it's so amazing to see this harmony here for you, Libra, in December. This ability to be the giver, to be the person who bestows blessings on others, that you're fruitful and abundant enough to welcome that energy in and welcome that ability to know who to give to, balance out what they need. Um, I'm getting the word healer, being stepping into that space of healing, of helping to heal others. Because it's like, you got this South Node. You got this South Node in Libra. You got this. You got it. You can help others understand it. The Queen of Cups, that sovereign, not only like the Six of Coins is that, supporting, but it's this Queen of Cups, that sovereign ruler, bestowing blessings on others, Libra, bestowing blessings on yourself through, again, this Aries Libra access, through bestowing blessings on yourself. You can bestow blessings on others, and through bestowing blessings on others, you bestow blessings on yourself. What a crazy world we live in. What a crazy world that it's all connected. And nobody knows that better than you right now, Libra. Nobody. You have a lot to give in December, Libra. You've got a lot to give to healing the community, healing yourself. You've got a lot to give in your modalities. You've got a lot to give the world. And it's through that giving of the into the world, putting your gifts into the world, Libra, that all of this abundance comes through for you. All right, let's get the guidance card. Guidance card being for Libra, please. What is Libra's guidance in December? Truce. Yeah, don't hold back. Four of Swords, truce. Do not hold back the truth. Do not hold back the truth of this journey for others. Do not hold back the truth of who you are from yourself. Do not hold back the truth. Your task in December, Libra, do not shy away or hold back the truth. Speak it. Speak your truth, period. Dot. It's a four. It is your foundation. It is how everything else clicks into place. It's how the world turns. It's how the sword, this true sword, gets to cut away the old ribbons and begin to wind new ribbons. Do not let go of that truth. Also, another card of balance. All right, Libra, let's put you back up here. And Scorpio, last but not least, Scorpio, with this Three of Swords just sitting there, rain clouding away. All right, Scorpio, here's the thing about the Three of Swords. Call it what you want. I mean, whatever. There's a lot of different energy signatures, but here's what I want to point out in this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is in the clouds. So, a couple of different things here. Is this all in your head? Valid question to ask yourself. Is all of your boo-hooing in your head? Is that your reality? But the other thing is, this to me is not like physical. This is more mental and more spiritual. There could be things that are truths that are being revealed there in December. There could be things that are blockages that you are experiencing. There could be stops. There could be um like it's I'm getting the like energy of you do all this work or you've done all this work and then it all falls apart at the end. Scorpio. So the one thing with all of that being said is it's all on purpose. Because again, I'm really aligning this with the fact that it's in the clouds, just like the Ace of Cups. This is the universe at work for you. All of this is not happening to you, Scorpio. It's happening for you. It's not a no. It is a not now. It's a not now because this, whatever is blocked, whatever blockage this is blocking this, right? This has to come first. That blockage has to happen because if you kept pushing, if you kept doing whatever this would not come through. This Ace of Cups would not come through in December, Scorpio, because this is being blocked, because something else is being shifted for you. You can now gain all of the abundance that you need. Not saying it's going to be pleasant. Doesn't need to be. It's how you process through it. It's how you choose to look at it. It's how you begin in December to process all of it. And, oh, let me flip that over. How you begin to process all of it. Whoa. Okay. Well, look, the Queen of Cups was flipped over. Okay. This Queen of Cups was flipped over in the deck. So I went to flip it back and keep shuffling. I clearly heard, my bad. Nope, that's supposed to be out. So they brought it out again. Something very, very profound with the Queen of Cups. We also have the Two of Cups. Oh, okay. And the Ace of Cups. All right. Now, one more. Okay, one more. The Moon. All right. So this is how they want this for Scorpio. All right. Your Three of Swords, your blockage. You got it. This actually, I'm almost feeling, Scorpio, this blockage is current. Like you already are feeling this, or there's already things that you are trying to put in motion that are just not working. They're just not coming to fruition. They're just not landing. They're just not whatever. This, I feel, is already happening in some capacity, whether that's in the 5D, the spirit realm, or whether that's actually physically, you can feel this in your physical body. This is your gatekeeper. This is your energy, Scorpio, in order to get here. And the moon is the time frame. Again, we end November with a full moon. We go 12/12 Sagittarius new moon. So watch, be mindful, see what occurs. This is where this blockage could come from. The Gemini full moon that is occurring at the end of November, or occurred at the end of November, is the harsh truths of the goddess, Scorpio. Harsh truths. That could be where your blockage is. That could be where this Three of Swords is coming from, is something from that Gemini full moon that is going to carry you through December to this Cancer full moon on 12/26. In the meantime, in between time, you got to get through these gatekeepers. The Ace of Coins. You got to get through the gatekeeper to get your money. You got to get through the gatekeeper, Queen of Cups, to get your emotional fortitude, to get the kingdom, to get the movement that you are looking for. You got to get through the Two of Cups to get to the what you're not unifying, to get to that unification that you're looking for. You got to get through, Scorpio, these three in order to hit the Ace of Cups in the month, the moon month for you. You are tied to this moon month. So through this time frame, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for ways to get into the Ace of Coins energy. You're looking for ways to understand your abundance, even though you're being blocked from it. You're looking for ways to drop into gratitude. You're looking for ways to fortify that foundation, to make the necessary effort to fortify your foundation. You're looking for ways to hone into this Queen of Cups, become more of the sovereign. You don't need to alchemize right now. You don't need to be far in the future. You don't need to be the magician right now and think about all the things that you could do. You need to actually come down, Ace of Coins, come down and do the things that you need to do right now in this moment, Scorpio. Get out of your fixedness and become this sovereign. How can, even with this blockage, even how can you drop into gratitude? How can you become the queen and the sovereign ruler and give to others during this time, even though you're being kept from the thing that you want? That doesn't mean that you need to punish or project that onto everybody else. So how do you do that? How do you fall into this union, right? Here we've got the masculine and feminine. How, when you're being blocked, when you're being kept from something, do you remember that you are this amazing combination, unification of energies that are masculine, are feminine, that you have the ability to listen, to intuit, to do all of this. You have the ability to be the Ace of Coins and the Queen of Cups simultaneously, that feminine energy and the masculine. And you can work with all of this. These are all tools, these are all things that you can work. So that way, this Ace of Cups just spills over and out for you right after that Cancer full moon, leading into Jupiter station direct, leading into 2024. There's a scoop here. Like, scoop up all this goodness, Scorpio. Get all of this on your back. Bring it forward. I'm getting the image of a Scorpio with its babies on its back. Carry the load. Get where you need to go. Don't don't avoid the effort, because with its high reward. All right, what is Scorpio's guidance card for December? What do we have for guidance for Scorpio for December? Prudence. Wow. Wow. All right, Scorpio. Well, highly recommend. This is some, what is this? That kind of looks like Virgo glyph, but it might be a Scorpio glyph. It's like way down at the bottom. I don't even know if you can see it. But prudence. Scorpio might be a great time. It's an 8. The sun's here. It might be a great time to, how do I want to put that? Again, sun going into the full moon, I'm feeling this 1226, another indicator. Um, Scorpio, sorry, too many messages at once. Dear Prudence, one of my all-time favorite Beatles songs. Um, could be a really great song to listen to right now, really great thing to think through. I love Prudence. I love let's get the official definition of prudence. That way okay, prudence, the quality of being prudent or conscientiousness. So wisdom is a similar word. Judiciousness, shrewdness, common sense, caution, care, carefulness, wariness, circumspection, farsightedness. So it is in your best and highest good, Scorpio, during this December month to be prudent. Be prudent in what you're doing to get here. Like this is the way forward. This prudence, this ability to assess, ascertain, protect those babies on your back, get out of the funk and understand that this is for you, and get into these energies, figure out how to prudently bring forward each one. Use that fixed quality to your benefit, right? We've only got Scorpio. We only have until January 20th until Pluto's back in another fixed sign. We've got a little bit of time. We got like 2 months. Use it to your advantage. Be prudent with the time that you have. Be prudent with every day. Be prudent with and get fixed. This is the time, Scorpio, to be in that fixed energy so that way the prudence can be there to support and guide you every day doing something to have these ace of cups, this queen of sorry, ace of coins, queen of cups, and two of cups to show up. Prudent with your time. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. And let me get these back here. All right. We did it. Thank you so much for joining me on this Twitchy Tarot December All Signs Tarot reading. It has been a blast. I look forward to seeing y'all during Twitchy Tuesdays. December, they're already up and posted, so you can hit that notify me button on each of the Twitchy Tuesdays. So that way you know when we go live. We do have one Twitchy Tuesday that will be early due to travel. But yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful December. I'm very excited. December is going to bring in just a whole fresh new perspective that we have all been waiting for. And I'm excited to go down this journey with each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.